G'day, this is Jason here from Forex Trading Watchdog, and today is Saturday, and it is the May the 2nd, and we're now going to look at some divergence setups. Okay, so as you remember from, just going to go back one extra week just to show you from from 2 weeks ago. This trade did very, very well. Right in there. Somewhere in there. Yeah, close enough. And from there, right? That is hard to see divergence, ladies and gentlemen. So we closed here. The entry was here, okay? 2 weeks ago, right there. You would have put your stop down here, about 88 pips, as I said before, and it went up 200. So you got your 2-to-1 win-loss ratio, okay? Then, okay, we have no divergence up here, okay? There's no divergence. However, we do have divergence once again right here, okay? Boom. And right here, wherever it lines up, it's definitely hidden divergence again. So we would have got in right here, okay? Right there. Would have got in. Our stop would have been 65 pips. It went to 65 pips, man. And there you go. Okay, so you got 200 here, 65 here. That's 265. Not that we're counting. And now we're looking at the Euro USD 4-hour chart. Okay, and anyway, we did this trade here, okay, last week, and I would have got in here as it was moving up, somewhere in here, okay, and there is 55 pips, and there's 55 pips, so you would have got your 55 pips, okay. Then we got a double high right here at the time, okay? But I would have never taken this trade because I have a filter that says, no, 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 don't touch. Hot, hot. Very hot. Don't touch. Don't sell in here and get sucked into the freaking sell fake. Well, you would or could if you didn't know my filter. You gotta subscribe to learn the filters. But anyways, don't have to learn really anything. You just get the signals in your email. But anyway, as we move along, okay, so would have got in right here, somewhere in here. Okay, so let's say right there when the candle closed, after the sell fake, 65 pip stop. Okay, did we get the 65? No, but we got it over here. Okay, so there's another 65 pips. Not that I'm counting, so how much is that now, right? We got 55 here, another 65. So we'll just say 110 added to the 265 is 375. So remember that now. 375 pips we got. Okay. And then there was this trade. And it is right here. We have a high and a higher high. And a high and a lower high on the indicator of choice. Okay? So you would have got in short right there. Stop would have been 56 pips. And you got down to 73. You got your first target, man. If you do 2 targets at a time, you would have moved your stop loss to +5 or +10 pips over here. And you would have cashed in on your first order of, yeah, whatever, the 57 pips or whatever it is. Okay, so that's 450 now, 450 pips. Let's take a look at the Aussie now, ladies and gentlemen. So, on the Aussie, we're not even going to look at last week. You can see all the trades here. We've already went over them. Trying to make the video a bit, quicker. Let me get some water here. Drying right up. Okay, so we got a low and a lower low, and we got a low and a higher low on that darn indicator, huh? That is so accurate and so precise. I still can't believe it till this day. 11 years, man, going into 12th year of trading divergence. It works, man. It really does work. Okay, right here we got in the trade. 49 pips. It went up 70. So we got another 50 pips. So what was that? 425 plus 50, or am I missing something? No, yeah, I think it's around 500 pips now. So then where's the next trade, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, it's just screaming from the mountaintop saying, sell! Sell, you mother! Actually, there's a trade before that. Let me show you that trade. We'll see if it's a loser. Okay, from here to here. Okay? And from here to here. There's the divergence. There's the entry right there. Our stop would have been 42 pips. Ah, we got it. We got it. There's another 40 pips, ladies and gentlemen. Ha, ha, ha. Okay. Cool, man. Cool. Now we can scream sell. We did the buy. So that's 540 pips now. Okay. So what do you see here, ladies and gentlemen? We got a double top. Actually, we got a triple top. But we don't need to count that one in, but just showing you. There's the triple top right there. Woohoo! Okay, so we got a double top. We're looking to sell, right? You got double top, and you got a high and a lower high on that magnificent indicator. No, I don't use the indicator that when it turns blue, I buy, and when it turns red, I sell. No, 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 no. That's the way a lot of people use indicators, and then they find out, in the end, it does not work for them. Okay, so you got to know how to use your indicator. Okay, so anyway, double top, sell right there. Stop is 50 pips. There's your 50 pips. You got it. So we have what? 5? I'm getting forgetful, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to be 57 soon. So please excuse my little bit of brain farts that I have. So anyway, it's close to 600 now, I would think. Let's say 575. Okay, so anyway, we got the pips where we could have moved our second order to plus 5 pips or whatever. So let's take a look at the last one now. US dollar yen, okay? There was somebody who even asked me on the last thing, he goes, how come you didn't take the buys, he says. And I told him, I said, because I use a filter. And without that filter, oh, you can lose. You can lose, ladies and gentlemen. So I use the filter, and I've been using it for a year now with, the people who have signed up to my video course and free signals on top of it, right? And we're up like almost 3,000 pips. I just wanted to tell you. Okay, not that I talk about it much or brag about it much, but we're up 3,000 pips, and there's been many trades that I did not do, and they are probably looking at the chart going, why isn't he doing that trade? Or why isn't he doing that trade? Because there's reasons. There's filters that I use. So, anyway, I use 2 filters with this. Okay, so this guy, he asked me, I think it was either here, I believe it was here. Yeah, right here. It was like this, right? A low and a lower low, a low and a higher low, right? And why didn't you buy here to go up? He asked me. I said, because I have a filter. But anyway, let's get going here. Let's get rocking. So we have a high here and another high, which is a lower high, but a high. Hard to see divergence, right? Right. So where do we line that up from? From right here to right here, wherever it lines up, right? Like that. Doo-dah, doo-dah. And that is what? That is a sell right there. So if you sold it right there, you'd have a 30 pip stop, and it went down 47. See, that's not where you put your stop. That's where you put your stop. But anyway, the closest swing high or swing low, okay, is where you put your stop. So, because it already proved it was going to go down probably, the probability was pretty high. And look, it opened up here and closed where? Down here. So it tells you, where is it going? Down. That's why they smacked it down. They smacked it up, and then smacked it down. And then whammo, you sold right there. Boom shakalak, and you got your 30 pips. Okay, then the last trade of the day is right here. Okay? Or actually, no, not. Well, it's right here. Hold on. I've almost lost concentration where that trade is. It's right here, ladies and gentlemen. So we got a low and the lowest low. You see, after the people who went all long in here, they smacked it back down, took out the stops right here. People up in here who are buying in here, buying, thinking, oh, it's going to go up, it's going to go up. And then right here it starts to go up. Or actually, right here, they had their stops here. They smacked it down, got their stops, took it up again. And there's buying in here again. Guess what they did over here? They smacked it down real good and took out their stops before they finally did the buy trade. And all through here, I did not buy it anywhere. I was looking for a sell still. Okay? So anyway, then we move over to here. So we got this one for this one. And not to confuse you, but this one is for this one. So here and here, and here and here somewhere. So we're looking for a buy, right? Yes. So somewhere right in here is where we would have bought. Right there. Even on this first candle, all the second or third maybe, according to my filter. Okay? So stop would have been 62 pips. And so far we've went up 122. That is exactly 2-to-1 win-loss ratio. You would have closed both of your orders, one with 62 and the other one with 122. That's how many pips you would have made on that. But I don't count it like that in, when I give out the signals. I only count from the first target to the second target how many pips we made. So I would not count 122 plus 62. I would count 122. Because there's a lot of places out there, let me tell you, they're using 2 and 3 targets, and they're counting each target individually, over counting the pips, making it look like they're making like 100,000 flipping pips in a year, and they're not. They're not. It's just a scam. That's why I don't even count it, okay? That way. I count it the true way that there's no, fiddling around with that. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Just in these 4 pairs alone, we made it's like 700 pips, it looks like, just in the last 2 weeks. So anyway, and yes, of course, I am sending these to you after the fact. Okay, I'm showing you these trades after the fact. Do you want to learn how to do these trades before it happens, where you would actually get in right there, where you get in, in this one right here, and in this one right here, before they all go in the direction that they're meant to go from the signals. If you want to learn how to do that, or get them, or even get, plus on top of it, get the signals for, free while you're learning. Subscribe. Subscribe to my signals. They're right on my blog. Just click on the link below this video and it'll take you to my blog, and look for my offers. They will help you to make lots of money. Have a great day. This is Jason Sweezy, once again, from Forex Trading Watchdog. May your next week be prosperous.